case, hold on. Present screen, share screen. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Make sure y'all watch, y'all like, share, subscribe. Hold on, let me share the screen. So we get into this Wendy tea. You get into this Wendy tea. So here go the article right here. Here go the article right here. Hold on. This is coming exclusively from Yahoo.com. We see my girl, Miss Wendy Williams. It says titled "Boy Bye," because y'all know I don't make the news. I just reported. This is like I said, Yahoo.com. Hold on, we got to put the disclaimer up. I don't know why I don't have my disclaimer ready. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on, give me a second. I don't know why I don't have my disclaimer up and ready. Hold on. Y'all know the girls love to pull down a video. Hold on, here you go, right here. Everybody got the disclaimer. Everybody who can see the disclaimer, please. Oh, I done exit out of it. Hold on, I'm about to put the disclaimer back up. Shout out to the chat. The chat is lit. Hold on. Here go the disclaimer. Make sure y'all read along with me. Copyright disclaimer under the Section 107 as a Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, content, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute. Oh, get into her. Okay. So let's get into the Wendy tea. Okay, so right here. So we're going to get into this tea about Wendy and Kevin Hunter. I say boy by Wendy Williams ex Kevin Hunter gets denied request for alimony repaid by judge. It says May 23rd may be getting off to a rough start. A rough start for Wendy Williams' ex-husband Kevin Hunter, as it's been revealed that his request for alimony repayments were denied by a judge on Tuesday. According to the Sun, Hunter had previously sent forth the request after Wendy stopped paying due to facial troubles. I think that's supposed to be financial troubles. She's been embroiled in on over the last year with the Wells Fargo, because y'all remember the Wells Fargo they had to do a lawsuit with Wells Fargo. Wendy and her son and her guardianship. Her guardianship is her son, by the way. That is her guardian and her conservator, whatever the case may be, and her financial guardianship. And now it looks like she won't have to resume payments due to a judge ruling that it is not emergent. So meaning it's not an emergency. And subsequently dismissed Hunter's application without prejudged, whatever that word is. She also won't be responsible for paying Hunter's attorney fees either. As reported previously by The Root, Hunter had been depending on those alimony checks to help pay his bills and to provide a roof over his head for him and baby mama Sharina Hudson. Welcome to Hot Topic, Sharina. How you doing? And like I said before, this show is created, inspired, and basically created off the one up and copycatted and duplicated and will always be ran by me, but with the hopes and aspirations of being, if not greater than or as great as Miss Wendy Williams. Also, when we get into it here, it says Hunter has been depending on the alimony checks to help pay his bills and provide a roof over his head per the divorce settlement. The checks will continue to come as long as Williams was employed. Williams is no longer employed by Denmark Mercury. Wendy Williams is no longer writing books. Wendy Williams is no longer doing anything on television or has any type of employment that we may know about other than Social Security and SSI. And hell, the way things look and the way this government is going, she may not even have that going on either. But after the Wendy Williams show was canceled, those alimony payments contractually did not have to be paid out. Because remember, if Wendy was not on a show or did not have a job that was on television, it was a loophole, beautiful loophole. She's very smart. Wendy said, the papers where it said that if Wendy does not have a job or have a payment or have a paying job that pays equal to the amount of what she's paying, if not greater than or more than, she is not obligated to pay anything to Kelvin at all. At all. this wouldn't be the first time Hunter has tried to get what he feel he's owed. During the interview back in December 2022, he tried to take credit for the success of his ex-wife's former show, telling the Gate side show had trembled hard. The show didn't tremble hard. The show still pulled in ratings. People still watch. I still watch, regardless of whatever car crash. We fucking show on the motherfucking set every chance they got. They did never not do the show. They did the show every chance they got. So that's not true. Maybe she basically had to go through all this and so much more just to get off the show, just to get out the contract. He tried to take credit for the success of his ex-wife's former show, telling the West Side, "It's a blah 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 blah." It showed my intellectual property IP of the creation of the Wendy Williams Show, which was the shoe cam that he allegedly came up with, of the Wendy Williams Show, and how it come across was key. They would not have experienced the success had they had without me. Once I was gone, the people around her had her looking crazy sitting on that screen. He continued. When I was around Wendy's day ended. When I was around, Wendy's day ended when she left something that needed to be done or a call that needed to be tucked, and I was the common denominator in every department, including the core, wardrobe, and gas. Well, maybe he can be the common denominator in his next place of employment. So he can fund his own lifestyle and depending on the checks from his ex-wife. So my thing is this, Mr. Kevin Hunter. If you was got all this going on, because if I'm not mistaken, didn't you have you a barbershop? Didn't you have all these things going on? Weren't you making money? Didn't you say the health and wellness? And I tried to tell her, oh, she got the health, she got the wellness, she got all those things that she'll be perfectly fine, she'll be good. Remember when he had the barbershop down in Miami that he opened up while Sharina was up there making those vegan pancakes and burgers and flops and things like that down there in the kitchen down there in those condominiums that Wendy was paying for after the fact that Wendy hadn't tucked the car. I don't know why she even thought to stand with this man was gonna get her anything. But this goes back to where I would always tell people that a baby ain't gonna keep nobody and a divorce is not gonna make something finalized. And a divorce is not going to be able to catapult any promises that the man has given you. Period. Point blank. And the fact that she has even thought that that man was going to even come up on somebody else's dime is pathetic. It is disrespectful, and it's sad to even watch. It really is. It really is. I got to get my Wendy picture up that way while I'm doing the thumbnails and things like that. I know exactly what but I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like when people come for Miss Wendy. Cause this show wouldn't even be a success. I wouldn't even be on without Wendy. Y'all know Wendy's son, Kevin Hunter, Kelvin Hunter Jr. He stayed down in Miami. You know, he got put out. Remember? So the daddy got put out. Remember when the daddy had got the son had got arrested because of the daddy, because he was trying to stick up for the mama and be there on the mama's side, had the mama back, love Wendy, be there for her, you know what I'm saying? Do things for her. You know what I'm saying? Just really just be a son for his mother. And then he got arrested. He got put in jail while Wendy was on the show. Anyway, moving on to other messy news. Anybody who watched the show, who talk about the show, all anybody who watched the